Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the next session today. Before we get started, just a reminder to leave any questions you have in that Q&A box, and we will get to those at the end of the session. I'm here with Paul today. We actually have a pre-recorded demo, and then Paul will come back on later for a live Q&A once that's wrapped up. So I will go ahead and roll the tape.
Hi there and welcome to this Online Communities Tech Showcase. My name is Paul and I'd love to introduce you to Qualzy and running better online communities. A little bit about myself. Actually, tell you what, let's jump into the platform and I'll introduce myself there. Hi everyone, I'm Paul Kingsley-Smith, Commercial Director here at Qualzy. Now, titles are great. Really what that means is I spend my days showing researchers how to make online qual communities less of a headache and more of a highlight. I've been in research for 7 years now, and I like to think of myself as the bridge between the tech nerds building the magic and the researchers who actually need it to work. I promise to keep this session practical, a little bit fun, and hopefully show you a few things that make you think, why weren't we doing this all along? So let's dive in. Qualzy is a mobile-first qualitative platform designed for how people really live today. We blend human insight with AI analysis so you get the depth of qualitative research with the speed of modern technology. Whether you're running communities, diaries, creative tasks or video projects, Qualzy has the tools to capture real behaviour and real stories. That's why we're trusted by brands, agencies and independents across the world. Although communities are at our core, we're not just a community platform. Qualzy supports everything from quick-turn diaries to longitudinal journeys to highly creative tasks that bring people's experiences to life. We've built flexibility in so that whatever type of qualitative project you need to run, you can run it seamlessly in one place. We built Qualzy for speed, scale and insight. You can start quickly, adapt as insights emerge and manage the full end-to-end workflow, design, engage, analyze and deliver. And when it comes to outputs, we keep insights clear, traceable, and decision ready so you don't get overwhelmed with noise. You get what you need to move strategy forward. Our AI, Maisie, is different because it's trained specifically for qualitative research. It links summaries directly back to verbatim so you always know where insights come from. And it doesn't just come with analysis, it supports at every stage, designing activities, moderating communities, and pulling together insights. Most importantly, it's there to enhance researchers, not to replace them, giving you more time to do the work that only a human can do. Security underpins everything we do. We're ISO 27001 certified, which means we enterprise grade standards. You can choose where your data resides, UK, US or Australia, and we provide role-based access, multi-factor authentication, encryption and 24/7 monitoring. In short, we give you the confidence that your projects and participants are fully protected. Our clients choose Qualzy because it works for them. They trust Maisie is one of the best AI tools they've used, and many of our clients often have a community running with Qualzy. That's a powerful sign of trust and value delivered day in, day out. Let's look at the platform in action. I'll show you how we handle turnkey participant screening and segmentation with built-in reward management to keep people engaged. You'll see how Maisie supports at every stage, how you can create instant video storytelling with clip reels, and how our journey tool gives you longitudinal insight over time. It's qualitative research made simple and powerful. So let's start by taking a look at what participants actually see. When they log into a Qualzy community, it feels instantly familiar. It's a clean, social style interface that mirrors the platforms they already use every day. No clunky portals, no extra apps to download, just a mobile-first experience that works straight from any browser, whether they're on a phone, a laptop or a tablet. Participants can jump in how they like, writing a post, adding a quick comment, snapping a photo, recording a video, or even leaving an audio note, or any of our 16 activity types. The goal is to make participation feel natural and not like homework. And here's where it gets really powerful for researchers. You can control the visibility settings on every single activity. If you want it private, only moderator sees the response. If it's public, the participants can see everyone else's answers straight away. Or you can go unbiased, where people only get to see other people's posts once they've shared their own. Finally, segmentation takes this even further. You can define audiences right inside the platform, say men aged 18 to 24. and create sub-communities where they can only see and interact with peers in that same group. It's like running multiple communities within one, without the extra admin or setup. So for participants, it's engaging and social, and for you, it's flexible, controlled, and designed to keep your insights clean. So how do these people actually get into the platform anyway? Getting the right people into your community shouldn't feel like a full-time job. With Qualzy's inbuilt screening tools, you can filter out anyone who doesn't fit your criteria before they even set foot inside. You can tag participants for things like age, gender, or any custom status. Those tags become gold dust later on when you're segmenting and analysing responses. If you've already got a list, maybe from your CRM or a specialist recruiter, it's just as simple. Drop an Excel file in with their names, emails, and tags, and the platform will do the rest, sending out personalised links straight to participants. However you bring people in, it's quick, easy, and painless, which is exactly how onboarding should be. Okay, so let's take this right back to the beginning of the research process, the design phase. Let's be honest, who actually enjoys staring at a blank page trying to work out the perfect project intro? This is where Maisie, our researcher first AI, really shines. It helps refine your activity instructions, set the right tone for your audience, and can give you quick research ideas instantly, so you're not stuck second guessing yourself. And it gets even more powerful. Maisie can generate your activity wording in multiple languages at the click of a button. So if you're running a multi-market study, you're not scrambling with translations or worrying whether the nuance has been lost. It's all done for you, and it's done consistently. Once you've got the wording sorted, you've got a full toolbox of activities at your disposal. Discussions, forms, card sorts, pin tasks, personal canvases, diaries. In fact, there are over 16 activity types available in Qualzy. So instead of juggling 5 different tools and multiple cups of coffee, you're building rich, multilingual, mixed method projects quickly and effortlessly within one platform. Okay, now it's time to look at moderation, because this is where communities can live or die. To show what I mean, let's go back to that very first task I completed as a participant, the getting to know you activity. The instructions asked me to introduce myself, tell you about my car, and share what I like to do in my free time. Now, in the video I showed you earlier, I did introduce myself, but I completely skipped the car question altogether. And that's exactly the kind of detail that can slip through when you've got dozens or hundreds of responses coming in. Here's where AI-assisted moderation really helps you up your game. Moderator view, Maisie has picked up that I missed part of the task and suggested a probe for me. It's not just a generic tell me more, it's context aware, it's tied to what I actually said and what the activity required. With a single click, I can send a follow-up question to get the conversation back on track. Now, of course, not every post needs a hefty response. Often just acknowledging a post can make or break engagement. And that's why Maisie gives you generic thank you options as well. Keeping participants motivated and engaging has never been easier. Running global projects, you often need a little bit more in the way of assistance. And that's where type and translate comes in. I can type my probe in English, and if I'm moderating a community in another language, the participant will see it in their language, and their reply comes back translated for me. Or I can use the generate a comment feature. I tell Maisie what I want to know, and it gives me options for context-aware probes in both languages ready to send. And finally, to keep momentum high, participants get automatic reminders if they ever fall behind. So, moderating highly engaged communities doesn't have to feel overwhelming. It's supported, it's scalable, it's multilingual, and it helps you focus on the insights and not the admin. Now, if your community platform doesn't have integrative incentive management, you're probably using the wrong community platform, because every participant wants to receive their rewards and they want to receive them quickly. And nothing kills goodwill faster than waiting weeks for a voucher. With Qualzy, you don't have to rely on recruiters to sort incentives and charge you admin fees for it, and you don't have to bolt on yet another external tool. Incentives are built right in. The engagement dashboard shows you in real time who's posting, completing, or falling behind, and when it's time to reward them, it's powered by gift pay, at no cost to you. The cost is carried by the retailers, not the researcher. With Qualzy, it's fast, fair, and fuss-free, exactly how rewards should be. Once your project is live, the responses start to pour in. Text, photos, videos, activity responses, sometimes across multiple markets and languages. And this can be where many platforms fall short. They leave you drowning in content with no easy way to pull it all together. Qualzy is built to do the opposite. Analysis without the paralysis. And Maisie, our Researcher First AI, works across 32 languages. So whether your participants are speaking Spanish, English, German, or Welsh, you can uncover themes and insights seamlessly. Really, there are three lenses of analysis. In Activity View, you can analyse responses to a single activity, perfect for testing creative stimulus or structured activities like card sorts and pin tasks. In Person View, you can see one participant's full journey through the project, ideal for building case studies. And in all responses, you can zoom right out, filter by tags or segments, and work with a complete data set across your project. With any of these views, Maisie produces verbatim linked themes, segmentations, and summaries, so you always know exactly where the insight came from. Fraud detection flags anything suspicious or low effort so you can trust the quality of the data. And it's not just summaries, we've built in the basics you'd expect, like highlighting, word clouds, sentiment analysis, and powerful filtering. But we've also added advanced options when you need them. For example, with a card, you can view data by scale, by card, or even plot it on a stakeholder-ready matrix that's presentation-ready in seconds. In a pin task, you get heat maps showing exactly where participants clicked, and you can even chat with Maisie about the results to pull out patterns and explanations. And that applies across all activity types. If Maisie can see it, you can analyse it. Now, video is often the richest and most time-consuming source. Every video in Qualzy is auto-transcribed, sentiment analysed, and ready for you to work with. Maisie suggests highlight moments with captions, or you can simply highlight the transcript text to create your own clips. Then it just takes minutes to assemble subtitled highlight reels that bring the community to life for stakeholders. No third-party tools, no late-night editing sessions. And then there's Journeys, a way to structure projects step by step. Participants move through stages with automated reminders, and you can analyse each stage separately or as part of the bigger picture. Maisie can even track how sentiment shifts across those stages, linking directly back to verbatims, so you see exactly how attitudes change over time. That means instead of just a snapshot, you're telling the full story of the participant experience. And the beauty is, all of these analysis tools work whether you're running a quick study with 10 people over a couple of days or a longitudinal community with thousands of panel members over multiple years. Same tools, same clarity, just scaled to fit. So whether it's a small focused project or a multi-market global community, Qualzy helps you move from raw responses to clean, traceable insights without the analysis overwhelm. So why Qualzy? What makes us different? It starts with our Researcher First AI, built into every stage from design to moderation to analysis, and always verbatim linked. Then there's our research toolkit, communities, diaries, creative tasks, videos, journeys, all running inside one environment. Juggle tools or export data between platforms. Everything connects, everything is consistent. Thirdly, our pricing is transparent. Whether you're running a one-off project or a long-term community, you get the full tool set. No hidden tiers, no surprise upsells. And on top of that, there's support. Every project includes onboarding, and if you want a turnkey setup, our Qualzy Assist team will build, launch, and manage the whole thing for you. And underpinning all of it is trust. We're ISO 27001 certified with flexible global data residency, secure access controls, and full compliance with GDPR, CCPA, and beyond. Finally, there's participant motivation, integrated digital rewards, segmentation-driven subcommunities, and built-in engagement tools that keep people leaning in without creating more admin for you. Put it all together in one that's not only powerful, but practical. That's why agencies, independents, and brands rely on Qualzy for their communities and beyond. So here's my ask. If your current platform makes you bolt on tools, pay hidden fees, or is drowning you in analysis, maybe it's time to try something different. Qualzy transforms communities from admin heavy to insight ready. Flexible for one-offs, scalable for global programs. Always designed to make researchers' lives easier. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters most, helping researchers shine. And that is exactly what Qualzy is built to do.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Paul, for putting that together. Certainly a lightning round there. So it was really great that I think you covered a lot. So we have just a few more minutes for questions. So you can continue to leave those in the Q&A box. And if you're joining late today, everything is going to be available on demand, so you can catch that video. also you can click the big button that says book time with me. That'll take you to a booking page to book a meeting with Paul. So questions here. What makes Maisie different from other AI tools I've seen built into research platforms?
Yeah, thanks. So we built Maisie kind of with this idea that the way that summarization typically happens within the research industry is somewhat flawed, and obviously there's a lot of hallucinations. And we kind of rewired it, rebuilt it from the ground up. So rather than summarizing vast quantities of text, what Maisie does is it looks for the moments within the text and generates key points, themes, and effectively they are all little verbatim tracked comments and thoughts that Maisie bases all of its conversational analysis. So it's not pulling out anything that it can. Rather, it's not suggesting anything that it isn't able to back up with a hard coded quote.
Wonderful, thank you. Question here from Jay: how can Canadians utilize your platform / business opportunities? Is it available worldwide?
Yeah, we are available all over the world. So we've got residency options in various different places. We work with a number of Canadian clients already. So please come and join the party.
Yeah, wonderful. Next question here: how easy is it to set up reward management and prize draws?
Yeah, super straightforward. So when you're building a project, you can actually set in the preferences of activities that you'd like people to get tickets or a certain value of a reward. Once they have got their tickets or their rewards, all you need to do is have an account with gift pay, and that's completely free. We don't charge you for that. They don't charge you for that. And once you link the two up with an API, which we help you with, you'll be able to just button and send out all of your rewards in a matter of seconds. It's super easy, super convenient.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. And then the last question I'm seeing here is: can Qualzy be used for short, fast turnaround projects, not just big communities?
Yeah, absolutely. We cover everything 1 to 2 day sprints, or all the way through to mobile, long-term communities. One of the things that is really powerful within Qualzy is the ability to utilize 16 different activity types. So we've actually got clients that use it live in focus groups. They provide tablets in the room and they complete some of the more tactile activities whilst being within the physical focus group setting. So it can be used from, in a 60-minute through to 60 years, maybe.
Yeah, that's great. Well, wonderful. I think that's all the questions I'm seeing. So thank you so much, Paul, for being here. And thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you in the
Pleasure.
next session.
Brilliant. Thank you
All
all.
right. Thanks. Bye-bye.